critical to launching your business in 2018.
Absolutely. Now, Roderick, you can cover that. Do you have that in your presentation to cover it?
I believe it is in my presentation, so it is there.
Okay. Okay. Well, as people are coming on, I'm just going to say hello to those who are coming on. They're dialing in now. For those of you on, if your mic is unmuted, guys, if you're on, just say your first name and where you're calling from, or not. For those who are unmuted, we all maybe. Who's that from Texas?
Brian Barbie in Dallas, Texas today.
Brian Barbie, yeah, man. You're already creating a buzz, man. You're already creating a buzz.
Thank you, sir.
You got some great teams coming on. So glad to have you on. Who else is on tonight? I want to say your first name and what city you're calling from. Just shout it right out wherever you are. I know I see a bunch of them are on.
Josephine from London, but now lives in Pennsylvania.
Welcome, Josephine. I've heard about you already. I heard Jonathan Seigler talking about you. You making some noise already. Good to have you on. Good to have you on. Yeah.
I had the pleasure of meeting you 21 years ago in London. I mean, you don't remember.
Okay. Well, hey, ain't it great? It's good. It's good. This network marketing business reconnects a lot of people. It's good to see you again.
Definitely.
Yeah. Good. Well, as you come online, just say your name, wherever you're calling from, first name and what city you're calling from. I see a bunch are on here. Let me just look at some of the names real quick. Some people are shy. I see Arthur and Stephanie on, Brian Barbie, obviously Deborah, Jillian Calloway. Jillian, I think you muted out. Jillian, unmute you so you can just say hello. Jillian Calloway, unmute and say hello, Jillian.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, there we go. Okay. Yeah, as you come online, we've got a great call coming up. It's going to start in about 1 minute. If you're on, just before we close the lines out, just say hello and what city you're from.
Yeah, this is Arthur. Hello from Houston.
Welcome, Arthur. Welcome from Houston, Texas. Welcome. Well, listen, I think we're probably going to go ahead and get started. I don't know if Mr. Wall Street can mute everybody out. It's now 9 o'clock. We want to honor your time and just get this thing started. I'm really excited about the guy who's going to be talking tonight. He and I go way back. Made a lot of money with this guy. I met Mr. Roderick Brown in the mid-90s. When I met him in the mid-90s, he was making money. In fact, he was actually one of the guys in the mid-90s that I learned from. He and I attended some of the same back in the day. Always had mad respect for him. He was a former, I think, semi-pro basketball player, has traveled the world, done some things. And he's joined this business just a little over a month ago, I think, maybe a month ago. And he's actually blowing this thing up. And it's just a pleasure to have him on our team. He's making an impact. He does presentations every single night for our team. And has caused such great growth. And it's an honor that Mr. Wall Street, Derek Perkins, even asked him to do the presentation tonight. But those who are on tonight, you're going to be blessed. He knows how to explain this business. He paints a great picture. And it's so easy to see this business if you're seeing it from Mr. Roderick Brown. Mr. Roderick Brown, are you there? Can you take it over, sir?
Yes, sir, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You're loud and clear.
All right, outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, Gene said some incredibly nice things about me, but here's the truth. Gene is a seven-figure earner in this industry multiple times over. Not only is he a seven-figure earner, but he has plenty of wisdom. He actually introduced me to this, and I've been blessed by that introduction. So, this guy knows how to do the business. I listen to him. I follow his advice. I take whatever advice he says, good, bad, constructive criticism, everything. This guy knows it all about this business. So Gene himself is an incredible person. He's very humble in that he hasn't talked about, how well he is doing, but he's doing phenomenally well as well. So I thank Gene very much. I thank Gene and Mr. Wall Street for this opportunity this evening. Again, as they said, my name is Roderick Brown. I have the good pleasure of being able to share something with you that has affected my life and the life of my family tremendously. It is the biggest secret on the internet today. What I found out was I looked at Bitcoin a few years ago. I'll tell you a quick story and then I'll get into it. I won some Bitcoin a few years ago and playing poker online. And I tell this story because I don't want you to doubt what you're going to hear tonight. And hopefully you can connect the dots, because what you're going to hear may sound almost unbelievable. But a few years ago, I won some Bitcoin playing poker online. I had those Bitcoin. They were in an online wallet for a couple of years, as a matter of fact. In 2016, I found out that I could trade Forex and that I could fund a Forex account with Bitcoin. So I funded a Forex account with Bitcoin, I had 3 Bitcoin at the time, turned those 3 Bitcoin. They were worth about $1,200 altogether. Turned those 3 Bitcoin into about $6,000, took all that money out eventually and got it and converted it to cash, got it into cash, and went and spent it around Black Friday of 2016. Needless to say, later on in 2017, a month or two later, Bitcoin started to escalate. It went from $300 or $1,000 to $2,000. Somewhere in 2017, it went up to 3,000 and 4,000. Somewhere around August, it was at like maybe 6,000 or 10,000. Somewhere in October, November, it hit 10, 11, 12,000. You know, back in 2016, when I took 3 Bitcoin and turned them into $6,000 from Forex, from FX trading, I really thought that I was a genius. I was like, man, I took something that was intangible, turned it into something tangible. You know, I am the greatest thing since sliced bread. I just thought I was a genius. Well, as the price of Bitcoin started to escalate, that $6,000 didn't seem so good. It seemed like a poor exchange, because Bitcoin went from $300 to several $1,000s. In 2017, it went as far as $19,900 and some dollars, just short of $20,000. So my 3 Bitcoin, if I had just left them where they were and had not used them at all, they would have been worth $60,000, over 10 times what I got out of them. I say that to say this: you're going to hear some stuff tonight that is flat out incredible. The system that Mr. Derry Perkison has put together is unequivocally the best system on the internet right now. What he has done is he's known as Wall Street, first of all. Anytime somebody is known as Wall Street, that speaks volume about what they're all about. That speaks volume about their intelligence, about what they're capable of. And this gentleman is known as Wall Street. He's known because of his financial acumen as Wall Street. I say that to say this: he put together a system that is flat out incredible. It's an information package. The #1 selling product online right now are information products. How to market on Facebook, how to sell on Instagram, how to put a new roof on your home, how to fix your credit, how to do this, how to do that. All information products. The #1 top selling products online today are information products. So what did Mr. Perkison do? He put together a phenomenal information product and tied a compensation plan to it that allows us to position ourselves to get paid no matter whether Bitcoin goes up or down. We're in a position to benefit from Bitcoin. Now, the wealth management product that he put together is a flat out incredible wealth management product. And he put it together to—
Mr. Brown.
Yes, sir.
You're not showing your slides yet, are you?
No.
Oh,
We're getting to them.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The wealth management system that he put together, it's called Massive Leverage System. Now, here's what I want you to understand. He's going to teach you how to leverage small amounts of money into large amounts of money. He's going to teach you how to build 2 powerful systems: MLS Bitcoin Club plus a passive income system. Here's the thing about that. If you have recurring bills, that means you have a light bill, a water bill, a mortgage, you have bills that are going to come on an ongoing basis, then you need passive income. That is income that is going to come on an ongoing basis, whether you do anything or not. You need an income that's going to continue to come. Mr. Perkison is going to show you exactly how to do that. But more importantly, he's going to show you how to accumulate Bitcoins for free. He's going to show you how to put yourself in a position to take advantage of this Bitcoin and cryptocurrency explosion for absolutely free. You know, he gives you, you can purchase the information product, but you can accumulate the coins for free. In addition to that, he's going to show you how to get your money working for you with strategies in trading, stocks, options, FX. FX is what I was doing, Bitcoin and crypto, etc. In addition to showing you those things, he's going to show you how to set up an offshore account and an offshore banking account. Here's why all of this is important. I had a mentor once, and my mentor used to always say, it's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep. See, all of us have jobs. All of us have made money in the past, but the problem has always been keeping your money. The things and the instruments that Mr. Perkinson puts together for you allows you to keep and retain more of your money. I promise you're going to love everything that you see. What's more incredible, though, is that this is an instant Bitcoin payment system. It's peer-to-peer. What that means is when one member purchases this product, another member gets paid. That is an incredible thing. But what's more important is that you receive 100% of your Bitcoin exactly when you're supposed to. You receive 100% of your Bitcoin instantly. Most of us have been a part of a company before where we got started in the company. We had to introduce some people to the company. They had to total up all the people that you introduced. Next Friday, they came together with the amount of money that you made. They sent you out a check 2 weeks or 3 weeks from now. And so your first 3 weeks, it was just getting everything together and you never made money. You made money like 3 weeks into it. What Mr. Perkinson put together is something that allows you to get paid tonight. You get started tonight, introduce a few members, help those members introduce a few members, and you can get paid tonight. It's real time, instant payment, member to member. Now, let's talk about the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency. That's all it is. It's just a currency. So we can look at it just like we look at a dollar. So we'll look at 2012. In 2012, what did one Bitcoin buy you? One Bitcoin would have bought you some milk, some bread.
Your slides are not showing.
I'm sorry?
Your slides are not showing.
Hold on. All right, let's go here. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir. We got them. We got them now. Yes, sir.
All right. Outstanding. So let's talk about what one Bitcoin will purchase you. One Bitcoin in 2012 would have gotten you a basket of groceries. It would have gotten you some lettuce, some milk, some bread, a little bit of stuff that would have fed you maybe for a day, maybe for a couple of days. Fast forward to 2013, one Bitcoin buys you a little bit more food. Perhaps you could have fed the family for a week. Fast forward to 2014, and one Bitcoin would have bought you enough food to feed the family, perhaps for a couple of months, maybe even a couple of baskets full of food. Now, in 2017, one Bitcoin rose to as high as $19,900, and I believe it was $73, just short of $20,000. Now, here's why that's significant. $20,000 will buy you a nice little car. It'll put a new roof on the home. If you are paying a mortgage every month, $20,000 may pay your mortgage for an entire year. Let's say you have a huge $500,000 home. You have a $500,000 home, you got a $3,000 mortgage. That $20,000 pays your mortgage 6 months out of the year. In 6 months, you can always get yourself back together. One Bitcoin could have paid a child's college tuition for a semester. One Bitcoin could have changed your life in 2017. Here's the good news, though. Because most individuals believe that they've missed this opportunity. But because you can get started here for a fraction of a Bitcoin and you can earn some significant money. Hold on. There we go. All right. Now, because you can get started for a fraction of a Bitcoin and you can earn significant money here, one Bitcoin in 2020 is projected to be worth in excess of 6 figures. Possibly even 7 figures. So one Bitcoin in a lot of states can buy you a mini mansion. In a lot of states, it could buy you a mini mansion plus a luxury car. I say that to say this: the dollar's purchasing power continues to shrink, but Bitcoin's purchasing power continues to rise. Right now, one Bitcoin's worth approximately $12,000 or so, plus or minus a few dollars. Here's the thing: our education system, though, because we talk a lot about the Bitcoin, but the value in what we have here is the MLS education system. You see, it's dedicated to wealth principles that are going to help you become financially free, wealthy in a short-term period of time. So whether you make any money or not, the education system is the thing of value here. There's no products to sell. There's no obligation. There's no having an auto ship every month. There's no, you have to buy this or you have to buy that. There are no lotions, shakes, pills, coffees, teas, travel, insurance. There's simply education about becoming wealthy with our system. And I'm going to show you some of the parts of that education system. You see, as we said before, it's more so about retaining your wealth. This system that we have here teaches you how to create LLCs, teaches you how to purchase physical gold. Now imagine taking something digital, something that is not tangible, and turning it into something physical, like physical gold that has a value. That is what you're learning with this program. The value in this program, yes, it is great that we can make money, but the value is in the program that the value is that he's teaching you something that can go with you forever. He's teaching you how to trade in today's market, start your own solo 401k plan and trust. I didn't even know what these things were prior to this. Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people talk about our business model. Well, what exactly is it that you guys are doing? All we do is we bring two people, help those two people, get two people. Now, when people see our business model, the first thing they say is something, that looks like one of those pyramid things. Heard that before. But to me, and to a lot of people that have gotten involved in this or people that have jobs, they understand that if you work a job, there's a CEO who goes out and hires a president, who then goes out and get a couple of vice presidents, who then in turn go out and train a few middle management guys. The middle management guys are spread out across the country. They create team leaders and some supervisors, people that have, maybe a couple of college degrees, and they go out and get guys like myself with a GED or a little bit more college, called the hardworking employees. To me, that appears to be a pyramid. But what it really is just a business model. I don't understand the fear with pyramids simply because they put a pyramid on the back of a dollar bill. And that's what we're all chasing. How to get money to chase.
I believe we may have lost him. I don't know if he was driving or not, so we may have lost him right there. Let's give him a minute or so to come back. There he goes.
You back on, Mr. Brown?
Yes, sir. Gene.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we hear you now. We got you.
All right. Let me just get rid of this.
You dropped out.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You're on. You're on. Loud and clear.
I got this new computer, man, and it does what it wants to do. Bear with me 1 second while I get this stuff out of the way. That out of the way. Put this up. Voila. Voila. Again, our business model is very, very simple. It is a matter of bringing to help to get to. A lot of times individuals think that they see this and they think pyramid. Well, what we think is if you work the regular job, you have a CEO who then goes out and hires a president, who goes out and hires a vice president, who goes out and gets some middle management and teach these guys how to train everyone. Those guys get team leaders and supervisors, and they override individuals like you and I who become the hardworking employees. This business model is a business model that is pervasive throughout the business world. They even went so far as to put a pyramid, if you will, on the back of a dollar bill, which is what most of us are chasing the majority of our lives. What Mr. Perkison teaches you is how to have that money chasing you. In this business model, you are always the person at the top. You are always the person over the community. Let's just say this is your community. This is the basic strategy for getting started. You're always going to be the person at the top of your community. That's always going to be you. You're going to introduce two people, someone on what we call your A line in positions 1 and position 2. Those two individuals will start to introduce people on your B line. Your B line is your money line or your Bitcoin line. This is the line that's going to pay you out each time someone comes into one of these positions. Somebody comes into position 3, ka-ching, there's Bitcoin coming directly into your wallet. It's paid instantly into your wallet. Someone comes into position 4, bingo, Bitcoin into your wallet. Someone comes into position 5, bingo, Bitcoin into your wallet. Here's the great news though. Because someone comes into position 6, you have an opportunity to do this all over again and to be paid on this level multiple times. And you're going to see exactly what I mean by that. Now, let's just say you're ready to get started and take advantage of this program. We always suggest our team's advanced strategy. All that means is that you're going to start in positions, the starter position and level 1. You see, our program allows you to generate up to 10 streams of income, starter all the way through level 9. Here's the great news. The advanced strategy says you get started with starter and level 1. Your cost associated with that is 0.016 and 0.04. And if you look here in the blue, the numbers in white are the cost to come into each level. The numbers on the top in black are the output of the reward for being on each level. It's always going to be 3 times whatever the cost was associated with it. So let's just say the real money starts at level 2, 3, and 4. Levels, the starter level and level 1, that's enough to get you in the business and start you to making money, depending upon where you are. Let's just say you get started with level 1. When you're started with starter and level 1, you're going to take a portion of the money that you earn on level 1, those 3 payments from your B line, you're going to take a portion of it equal to 1/10 of a Bitcoin and use that to go to level 2. That's going to generate you 3 payments of 1/10 of a Bitcoin, which will then, you will then take 2/10 of a Bitcoin and go to level 3. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about because this can be a little bit confusing. Now, let's just say when I got started, a Bitcoin was around 18,000, but let's just say a Bitcoin is approximately 15,000 right now. When you fill out an entire matrix, position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, we call that an entire cycle, okay? So now let's just say you cycle through and you start with a Bitcoin that's about 15,000. At the starter position, 0.016 equals about $240. That's what you'll pay to get started. All right, then you'll receive 3 payments of 0.016. 0.016, that's $240 3 times. That's a total of $720. What you're going to do is you're going to take a portion of your $720 equal to 0.04 of a Bitcoin, and you're going to purchase your way to level 1. That's about $600. It's going to leave you about $120 profit. You put that in your pocket, you get started on level 1, you'll cycle through level 1. What that means is you're going to receive 3 payments. The 4th payment is going to pay for that level, for that cycle to start, or that community start all over. 3 payments times $600 is about $1,800. You'll take a portion of your $1,800 equal to about 1/10 of a Bitcoin, which is $1,500. Given that a Bitcoin is $15,000, you'll move up to level 2. Those 3 payments will be about $1,500, given that the Bitcoin is still at 15,000. 3 times 1,500 is about $4,500. Okay. Now you'll take a portion of your $4,500 equal to 2/10 of a Bitcoin. Now you're going to go to level 3. This is where the money starts to really get good. You're going to receive 3 of these $3,000 payments. 3 times 3,000 is $9,000. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I'm going to share with you. Once you've reached a level, you continue to get paid on that level multiple times over. And I'm going to show you what I mean, because a lot of people say, it sounds good, but I'm not really understanding. Here's something that you can understand. A friend of mine showed me how this works by allowing me to take a look at their back office. So What they said was, listen, man, you can withdraw money. The payments are instant. You can withdraw money out. And so in this person's first 24 hours, they received 3 of these 0.016 payments. At that time, the Bitcoin was a little bit higher. It equaled to about $900. 2 days later, they received 3 more payments. You see, you can continue to cycle on that same level multiple times. So 2 days later, they received 3 more payments, which is equal to another $900 or so. 2 days after that, so now we're 6 days in, they leveled up because, as we said, when you receive those payments, you want to go ahead and move to the next level. So this person moved from starter to level 1. They took the starter payment, moved to level 1. 2 days later, they cycled on level 2. On level 1. Those 3 payments totaled $2,100. If you look here, you'll see 0.04. That's a level 1 payment. 3 of those payments came in within 24 hours. Now, let me ask you, because you're going to hear this multiple times over and over and over again. You hear people saying a new idea can pay your mortgage in a week. Here you see there was someone that got started with Mr. Perkinson's system. They took advantage of the program that he put together, and within 24 hours, within a week, 6 days, they earned $4,100. In one 24-hour period, they earned $2,100. You to ask me, if this is your back office and this is what's happening for you, how long or how encouraged or how excited would you be about this program? More importantly, what this person told me was when all of this was occurring for them, they didn't understand how the program worked. They never once did a presentation because the person that was working with them or the person that sponsored them did all of the presentations for them. So here's what I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to understand how this works in order to get paid. Get with the person that sponsored you or that referred you to this program. Ask them to get with the person that sponsored them. If they don't understand, get with Mr. Perkinson, get with Gene Flynn, get with any of the leaders in this business. Allow them to help you launch your business. The person that did this, they were assisted by the person that invited them onto the call or that invited them into this business. I say that to say this. This business will pay you incredible amounts of money, but what's more important is how you manage to get that money out. Now, what you'll find out also is that money comes onto a BitPay card. You can get what's called a BitPay card. The BitPay card is simply a Visa card that you get online that you can attach to your wallet, and you can have your money moved to that BitPay card. You can have that is a Visa debit card. It auto converts your currency to the currency of the country that you're currently in. What that means is if you're in the United States and you swipe that card, it auto converts your Bitcoin to dollars. If you're in Canada and you swipe that card, it auto converts your Bitcoin into Canadian dollars. If you're in the UK and you swipe that card, it auto converts your Bitcoin into pounds. If you're in Europe, it auto converts your Bitcoin into euros. The card is flat out phenomenal. It allows you to pull out thousands of dollars on an ongoing basis. This is one way that you can turn your money into cash. Up until December 16th, MLS had paid out over 170 Bitcoin. Now, I was on a call just a couple of days ago when we reached the pinnacle of 200 Bitcoin. On December 16th, 170 Bitcoin were equal to $3 million plus. Right now, we're over 200 Bitcoin that this company has paid out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not a doubt. We're not being tested. Our system is documented. It's already been vetted. We know that this system works. It's just a matter of you making it work for you. Here's what we know for sure. As we said before, everybody's talking about the economy. Everybody's talking about the government shutting the government down. The government can't keep itself open. But here's what's more important. You can take care of your home economy by doing something right now. If your home economy is not growing, if my home economy is not growing, the only person that I can blame is myself. And the same goes for every person on this call. As Mr. Perkinson always says, new ideas can pay your mortgage in a week. Better still, these new ideas can pay your mortgage in 24 hours. If there's a problem that you're having that is a financial problem, if you're willing to go to work and take advantage of this system that he's put together, you can take care of those financial problems in 30 days. That's a promise. Now, our system is very simple. All you have to do is get back with the person that invited you on this call, join the system. When you join, they're going to give you a referral link. You're going to go to their referral link. You're going to enter your first name, your last name, your country, and you're going to enter your telephone number. The most important thing that you can enter, though, is your Bitcoin wallet address. Here's something that you have to know. It is absolutely pertinent that you know that this Bitcoin wallet address is not your email address. It's not your home address. It is an address that comes from a Bitcoin wallet that you can get online for absolutely free. It is the equivalent of a bank account number for a Bitcoin. Let me say that again. It is the equivalent of a bank account Bitcoin. Important. Next thing.
I think we just lost him again. It's okay. He's getting ready to come back on, guys.
Yeah, he's in a hotel. He probably has a bad internet connection.
Gotcha. Here he comes.
Are you back, Mr. Brown?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes.
All right. Where did I lose you at?
Right after you're talking about the application, the Bitcoin wallet, not an address, not a street address.
Okay. Excellent. All right. As I was saying, you don't want to use your Bitcoin. You don't want to use your home address or your email address. It is vitally important that you put a Bitcoin wallet address in there. That is a wallet address that you can get for absolutely free online. It is the equivalent of a bank account for your Bitcoin. Next, you're going to put in your email address, your username, and your password. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the most important thing that you'll find out. Our program is really all about this training that's in the back office. You're going to receive Crypto 101, training calls, professional development, solo 401ks, and a menagerie of other tools that are going to allow you to retain your income. The program, the value is here. The extra is the Bitcoin that you can receive, but the value is here. This is what the program is really all about. The value is here in the Crypto 101 trainings, in the training calls where this gentleman shows you how to click a button and get paid, where he shows you professional development, solo 401k, how to save and keep more of your money. It's an incredible, incredible program. But what's most important is that you make the right decision. See, it's one thing to be in the right place at the right time. But the majority of people take a look at an opportunity and they tend to have a poor mindset. And when I say a poor mindset, what I mean is they pass over opportunity repeatedly and it becomes a disappointment for them or a heartache. What you want to do is, ladies and gentlemen, is recognize that you're in the right place at the right time. Take advantage of this program that we have. Get back with the person that invited you on this call. Here's the thing. Whether you understand it or not, I'm sure you can believe that there's a financial windfall waiting for you at some point in time. This is that point in time. You just want to take advantage of it. Now, whenever we do these presentations, there's always three types of people. The number 3 person says, well, listen, I don't know about those things. It scares me. I don't know how long they're going to be around, blah, blah. They have all kinds of excuses and reasons. Here's what I would say. Get back with the person that invited you on the call or on the webinar. Get their referral link. It costs you absolutely nothing to get a Bitcoin wallet. Mr. Perkinson has been so kind as to allow any individual that is willing to peek behind the curtain for 7 days and kick the tires. You can take a look at all of that information I was just showing you, just to get a glimpse of what it really is. But what's more important is that you really, if you're going to do that, you might as well go ahead and get yourself a kit. Most of us will, or get yourself a starter package, join a level. Most of us go through $200-300 in a weekend on a bad day or on a good day. Now, the number 3 person says, it's not for me, but they go ahead and they get the referral link and they get started. The number 2 person says, well, you know what? I got a lot of questions. I need to get these questions answered. Once I get these questions answered, I'll be ready to go. If you are number 2, you want to get back to the person that invited you on this webinar, let them know that you are a number 2. Let them know that you have some questions. And then also you want to get their referral link though, and sign up, join a level, and put yourself in position to benefit from Bitcoin, whether it goes up or down. Earn while you learn, okay? The number 1 person is a person that was much like myself. These are always my favorite. We always tend to like people that are a lot like us. I didn't understand this program when I got into it, but what I did understand was that the person that introduced me to it, Mr. Flynn, mentioned to me that he had some individuals that had made 5 figures in 2 weeks. That's all I needed to know. The thing was real. I trust Mr. Flynn. If you trust the individual that invited you on this call or invited you on this webinar, get started. Position yourself. Whether you understand it or not, position yourself, take full advantage, and use the individual that invited you on here. Allow that individual to do a virtual launch call for you within 24 to 48 hours of your getting started. A virtual launch call is just them telling everybody exactly what you're doing. It puts you in position to earn some significant money in a short period of time. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, it can change your life. All we're doing is bringing 2 people to help 2 people, get 2 people. Mr. Perkison has put together a event here in Atlanta. I'm going to turn this call back over to Mr. Perkison. I really want to thank you for allowing me to present this to those people that joined us on the call tonight. I apologize for my going in and out. We're sitting in front of a hotel right now. So at any rate, Mr. Perkison, let me see. Do I need to turn this back over?
I can get it. I can get it from you. So no problem.
Go ahead.
I'll get it from you. I'm going to take it right now and I'm going to share my screen. Let me share my screen here. All right. And wow, you should be seeing my screen.
Absolutely.
Wow, you should be seeing some trading going on right now.
Absolutely.
This is for the folks who don't know who I am, I'm Derek Perkison. I'm known as Wall Street. And I want to say, first of all, Roderick, that was an awesome presentation, brother. I appreciate you taking the time out this Sunday night for the company call, and it's awesome, brother, that you have a great understanding of how this works now. Even though when you first got started, you still made money even without knowing every little detail about it. And I love that. And because I love that is because everybody here can start winning. See, that's the whole point.
Absolutely.
You're here to win. This whole business that's been created for you is for all of you guys to win. So what we're gonna do right now, we got an event coming up on the 27th, which is next Saturday, the 27th, at the Holiday Inn Hotel at the airport. It's gonna start at 1 o'clock, guys. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I promise you, the doors will not open up after 1:05. You got to be there early. This is one thing when it comes to money. And this one thing I'm sharing with you right now is trading, right? I'm doing some trades. Trading in the markets, you cannot procrastinate. When it comes to financial freedom, if somebody's giving you an idea how to make a high 6 figures in the next 60 days, 90 days, why are you trying to be late to learn this information? You should not try to be late. Procrastination is what's keep you in the box. You got to be early sometime. When it comes to financial freedom, I suggest you come early, then be late. We're going to start exactly at 1 o'clock, maybe 1:05. The doors will close and you will be hearing it from the outside of the room. So what does that mean? The room is going to be packed out. We can promise you it's going to be standing room only. We can promise you that it's going to be well over 100 people going to be there. I can promise you that. They already got people coming in. It's bringing in 20, 30 people coming from different places. It's going to be packed out, guys. You want to get in. Your guests, you need to have your guests there so they can see it. This is so powerful. What's going on right now that people across the country are becoming financially free with Bitcoin. The education is awesome. And you're going to be learning some of the stuff you're seeing right now on my screen. That's just one of the things you're going to be learning as we get more and more into it. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take a 2-minute break, and we're going to come back and we're going to do a quick start so you can get started for all the new people that's on the call tonight. So for the rest of the folks that's not, that's already here, you're already in the business. If you want to learn a little bit more, come back 2 minutes. For brand new people that's just getting started tonight. Come back in 2 minutes. We are going to get started on a quick start program to show you exactly how to get started. I'm going to teach it myself, so you know exactly what to do. And in the meantime, we're going to play our song for the next 2.5 minutes. And so here we go, guys. For everybody else, you're free to go. And if everybody's staying, here's our song. This is our song for the MLS Bitcoin Club.
You know, a new way for your money to grow. Not talking about a bank or stock market rate. Here's what we're saying, the foundation we're laying. This all takes some money. Digital currency is changing the world. A way to even the playing field. All for the people too. It's called cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency. Changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Get a raise of financial wisdom.
Spreading like a wildfire all over the world. Don't get left out, learn what it's all about. For just pennies to thousands of dollars, Bitcoin grew. A worldwide currency, only if you knew well. MLS system is making it happen. Open your account and get tapped in. Digital currency is an emerging technology. A way to up your financial psychology. It's money you can spend. Let it grow exponentially before you dip in.
It's called cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency. Changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Sending money around the world almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Get a raise of financial wisdom. Countries around the world are jumping in, creating ways to ride the train. Businesses lining up to accept Bitcoin. Soon every store will join in MLS system to get your coins. Get in the mix, learn the tricks. Bitcoin's a facing $21. In MLS system to have some fun.
Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business.
Okay, guys, welcome back. So we are ready to do some on-the-spot training. I'm gonna teach you guys exactly how to get signed up today. So for your brand new people that's out there, for the folks that need to learn how to do this over again, not a problem. This is going to be a quick training. It's going to take about maybe 10 minutes or less. Think about it, 10 minutes or less to help somebody get signed up. So we're going to take it step by step right through the system. So let's get to it. I'm going to share my screen with you again. Okay. And what I'm going to do is go to share my screen, and we're going to bring it in right here. All right. So I'm bringing up my screen, and this is a person that's got about a Bitcoin since they've been in the program. Now, I'm going to teach you something real quick. So some screens you got out there are small, like some people are working on a 10-inch screen. Some people are working like me. I got two 24-inch monitors. So depending on how big your screen is, you may see this left-hand side. It's called the dashboard. Okay. So when you get that person's link, right? You're going to get that person's link. It's going to click right here, and you could be logged in to your own account and sign somebody up. Let me say that one more time. So the folks that's there, Let's say, hey, you on the phone with somebody, and instead of you sending your link to them, all you got to do is go to your member's home screen and click on this link. Now, if you don't see, just log in. You should log in and see it. But if you don't see it, let me give you an example. Let's say the screen is big. You know, you got a small screen, and it looks like this, and you don't even see the left-hand side, right? You don't even see it. What you need to do is move your mouse over, and it'll move the screen over. It's called your dashboard. It'll move it over. Now, if you want to make that screen smaller, all you have to do is hold down a control key and then use your wheel or the minus key. And what that would do is make the screen a little bit smaller, and then it'll open up to a whole screen. You got it? So let's say I'm logged in. I'm ready to sign somebody up. I'm on the phone with them. And the first thing I want to do is click on my link. When I click on a link, boom, it opens up, and I can just start going through the whole information. You don't have to worry about the Bitcoin wallet. You can always do that later. But we definitely need a good email address. You want your best email address. Here's what I recommend. Why not get a brand new Gmail account strictly for this MLS system? Why not? Why not do it? It's going to allow you to get all the junk mail, filter all the junk mail out. And every time Bitcoin comes to your account, that email, you can set it up so that it makes a ding, ding. And, you're going to get to a point where your email is going to be ding, 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 ding. You'll get to that point, that means that Bitcoin came to your wallet. That's a beautiful sound, guys. You might have to turn that sound off. For some of you leaders, you got to turn that sound off. So you get your, first name, last name, the country you're in, enter a good phone number. Now, why do we ask for your phone number? Well, some people never put their Bitcoin wallet in. Even though we show them, I'm going to teach you right now exactly what to do. You don't have to do it right now, but you need to do it within your first 24 hours. Get your Bitcoin wallet in there. You would never lose a payment that's supposed to go to you. You would never lose Bitcoin that's supposed to go to you. Never think that. It will always go to you, right? Your email address is important. Your username. Now, here's the thing with a username. You don't try to put a single character. Don't try to, use a username if you can with letters and a number, right? Letters and a number. So let me give you an example. Tippy Toe, that's one, right? Or John 23. Because some people like their first name. Well, John just with 23 or 25 or whatever. And if it doesn't go through, somebody else got that usernames, you may want to go up one. If you want for a name Anthony, like some folks just got their regular name there, right? Then you want to put a number behind it just in case, so that you're different from everybody else. You got it? You want to keep it different. It will not allow the same username to be created. It will not do it. Passwords. Here's the issue with passwords. Don't try to use a password as ABC1234. Don't try to use a password that's spelled password. Don't use Jesus Christ. Don't use God is love. Right? These are passwords. I'm a programmer. I'm a white hacker. Got it? I'm a white hacker. If I was up for evil, I can just get in this account and just hack it all day. Teenagers, hackers got all day to try to hack your site. All day. Your job is to make it hard as hell to get into your site. So you want to use a password, uppercase, lowercase, equal sign, slash, dot, space bar. A space bar is part of your password. You can do it. So what I'm teaching you to do is set up a password that's difficult for somebody to try to get. Okay. Confirm the password, and then you got to put this security code in. Yours is going to be different. Put a security code in, and then you click on register. Once you register, you are now in the system, and you're going to see zeros all the way across. All the way across, right? Now, here's a cool thing. When there's these words down here are links. So if I want to see referrals, I can see referrals. I want to see total positions, I can click on a link for total positions, right? So now that I'm logged in, what is my very next step that I should do? The first thing you need to do is follow this information that's below you. Note, Start right there. You would not get paid unless you do this. Watch these 4 videos. Click on start here. You click here or click on this side, start here. It's going to bring you to the same location. And this first video is going to give you an overview of everything that you're going to be doing below here. This is going to give you a quick overview of everything together. It's about 9 minutes and 49 seconds, right? The first thing you're going to click on is the coin payments. You're going to click this link to get your coin payments account set up. Now, you may get a link from your inviter to say, hey, click this link. So, because I just found this out. This is a referral program. You can actually start making additional fees. You start collecting additional fees for 5 years. Think about this. This is extra money for you. You can start just give out your link, your coin payments link to your in-person, and they can sign up and receive 5 years of fees. You get like a percentage of the fees that you're going to be receiving. Now, coin payments is going to charge they used to be 0.0007. Now it's 0.0010. We do not control this, a third party, right? We don't control their fees. We don't control it. Okay. That's the fees they say we got to pay. We got to pay. We're in the money game. We just got to pay the fee to set up the coin payments account. Let me mark that out. Okay. So we did that, right? So we got the coin payments account set up. Now, what's the next thing I got to do? Once you set up your coin payments account, next thing you got to do is buy Bitcoin. Now, some of you already got Bitcoin. Some of you have no idea what Bitcoin is. So this is what you got to do next. So the next thing you're going to do is, and just show you what you're going to do in coin payments. Let me show you real quick. You're going to get your coin payments account set up. So I'm going to go to coin payments. You're going to follow this information, right? You're going to click here. You're going to sign up, get started. You're going to follow the process, email, confirm your email, password, and then put your state in, right? For example, if you're in New York, then you're going to go to find your state in New York, right? North Dakota, New York, right there, New York, Eastern time. Or, you know, if you want Central time, whatever, it doesn't really matter. It's going to show, but you're going to get your time here, okay? Once you get that set up, you're gonna click on I agree. I have read the agreement. Type in this, whatever code you have, you're gonna type it in right there, and you're gonna click on register. Now, once you're registered, then this is the deal with that. Now you're registered. This is what you got to do next. The first thing you'll do is learn how to get a deposit. You're gonna learn how to get your account, your Bitcoin wallet. So when you click this video, it's going to break it down somewhere around, I'm breaking it exactly down what you're going to be doing right here. It's going to break it down exactly around 7 minutes, how to add your Bitcoin wallet. Now, what you're going to do once you create your Bitcoin wallet, just follow this video. You're going to go and you're going to click on support, and you're going to copy that Bitcoin wallet, and you're going to put in a support ticket. Put your name, email address, username, subject line, change Bitcoin wallet, and just paste it. You don't have to give a long dissertation that you want to change your Bitcoin wallet. We already know that. All you got to do is says change Bitcoin wallet, and then right there, you just paste it in there, put your security code in, and submit, and we will get to it within 24 hours. Our goal is to get to it within 24 hours, right? So we're going to get that in there. Now, does that stop you from inviting people? The answer is no. As soon as you see you have one person, let's rephrase that. As soon as you see yourself on their community, in other words, a 1 in this green box, you made your payment, you joined the level. Once you see yourself, boom, you are now ready to invite. So let me show you what's the next step. So we get here, right? We did our coin payments. Next thing, we got our Bitcoin wallet. The next thing is to purchase Bitcoin. So where are we going to purchase Bitcoin from? We got a couple of places. We got LibertyX. You click on this. You're going to put in your zip code. You're going to drive to where you're going to drive to, and you're going to give the vendor the money in dollars, and you're going to be able to get your Bitcoin to where? Sent to where? To the Bitcoin wallet that you just set up. That's why you set up your Bitcoin wallet first. You got to set it up first. Okay. From that standpoint, another thing you can do is go here and go to Coinbase. Now, depending on your country, okay, because I can't speak this for every country. We know that the folks in UK, we know the folks in United Kingdom, Africa, New Zealand, they have other ways of acquiring Bitcoin. They don't have to use strictly Coinbase.com or LibertyX or none of that stuff. They can find, there's so many ways you can purchase Bitcoin through the internet. You can just go there and buy Bitcoin, and we're going to teach you how to purchase Bitcoin from Coinbase, even on bigger levels. We got classes on that as well. So for the folks in the US and other places, if you want to use Coinbase, here's a video to purchase Bitcoin. Now, this video, and we did a training the other day, it says that you can get between $100 to $300 worth of Bitcoin. You need about 250 to 350 to get going, right? So you may not have enough to get going. You might have to wait a couple of days, or once you upgrade your information, do not buy Bitcoin with a checking account. Let's say that one more time. Do not buy Bitcoin with a checking account. That's going to take 9 to 10 days, 7 to 10 days. You don't need to do that. You're trying to get in and get going now. So what you want to do is use a debit card or credit card to buy Bitcoin instantly, right? And that's what you want to do. Your teams may be purchasing Bitcoin so that they can actually pass it out to other people. There's also a local place you type in Bitcoin ATM near me. There's another way to get Bitcoin instantly, okay? So there are many ways to purchase Bitcoin. You just got to pick which one you want to go to. The Bitcoin ATMs are going to be a whole lot higher than you're using the LibertyX, right? If you're going to drive to an ATM, now it could be closer than the LibertyX, right? So LibertyX may give you a location that may be 25 miles away, but a Bitcoin ATM might be 5 minutes away. You got it? So you got to pick where you want to get your Bitcoin from. Now, a Bitcoin ATM is going to cost you a little bit more money. They're going to charge a lot more fees. How much Bitcoin should you purchase? Now, that all depends on the levels you want to get to. So, for example, if you want to start at the starter level, you're going to need at least 0.025. Now, why do I say it only takes 0.0165? Why am I telling you to get 0.025? The reason is because of the fee, right? There's going to be a fee in between there from the platform, right? It's going to charge you a little bit more money just to even send it. So it's recommended that you get a little bit more Bitcoin than what's needed. Another thing about that, we're gonna go into a little bit more. So now we got a Bitcoin wallet, our Coin Payments wallet. Now we're gonna go and we purchase Bitcoin. The next thing we're gonna do is join a level. Just join a level. Now, how do you do that? There's a link right here that says it's time to look at the video. You're gonna click on join a level, and it's also right here. It's gonna click on that. It's gonna bring up join a level. Once you see join a level, you're going to see this information right here, join a level. It's going to say Bitcoin. We don't have any other coins in there yet because we're not doing it yet because we got to get everybody on the same sheet of music before we start adding additional coins. But we're going to teach you how to purchase coins as we go. So here we go. So you get in, you're going to click on purchase. Now you can purchase the starter position and level 1. You're going to see both of these here. Now, some folks are teaching, well, we're not going to the starter position. That's on you. I think I disagree with that. I truly disagree with it. But if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. The starter position is you're gonna make 300. Let's put it like this: between $250 to $350 over and over and over again. You're gonna constantly make that money, right? So I suggest you get started with a starter position, right? But you don't have to, and you can go straight to level 1. Okay. Now, why did I do that? Why I did not forced everybody to go to the starter position, because when we first kicked this off, it was only a level 1 position. There was no starter position. So that's where that came from. But we give you a choice to join the starter position and or level 1. Once you join the positions, like one of those positions, then all 10 levels are now open to you. So you can go as high as you want, but we recommend that you go in order. We recommend that you go in order. And we teach you a strategy based on that, right? Starter level, level 1. As soon as you get enough cash flow, get to level 2. As soon as you get enough cash flow, get to level 3. Your first 4 levels in your first 30 days, you should be on all 4 of those levels, cycling those 4 levels. And if you do that, that's going to give you about between $30,000 to $60,000 net into your account. Let me rephrase that again. The average income in America is only $42,000 to $45,000 a year. We're teaching you that you can do this in your first 90 days and produce $30,000 to $60,000 in your first 90 days if you follow this strategy. How many accounts do I need? Only 1. You don't need 2. You don't need 3. You only need 1. You damn sure don't need 10. You damn sure don't need 20. You only need 1 account. Now, why am I saying this? Because 1 account is going to allow you and your team to keep moving as fast as possible. Just keep moving, keep upgrading, keep moving, keep upgrading, keep moving, keep upgrading. And you don't have to worry about another account trying to find other people to go on this other account when you can just keep pushing your 1 account. Here's another question I get. Well, how many people can I sign up directly to me? You can sign up 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 people to you directly. Your people directly, right? And we teach you, especially we had some excellent training that was done yesterday noontime from Brother Jonathan on how to really bring in professional people with a text, with what to say on the phone, what to do. It's all part of your education, what you're getting in here. So finding 2 people, that's easy. You can find 10 people with what we teach you. You can find 30, 40, 50 people what we teach you. But how many people that you saw in the presentation, you only need 2. Only 2 people. You got it? So you'll need 1 account, only need 1 account, get to all 4 levels, follow what we're teaching you to do, and then just rotate. Now, once you get in the system and you get to starter level, you say, hey, I'm ready to upgrade. All you got to do is click on join a level and then click the next one down, right? Click the next one down. And then you just go to the next one, click on purchase and follow the whole system. The video walks you through. So what am I telling you? I'm telling you to review the video first, follow this stuff step by step. Follow this step by step to have a great experience. If you try to shortcut it, you're not only shortcutting yourself because you think you know, but you're also shortcutting your team because you're not teaching them to go where? Go to just get started and just start going for the start here section. Teach your people to get to the start here section. The very first thing it's teaching you to do is get a Bitcoin wallet. The very first thing we're teaching you to do is get a Bitcoin wallet. Now, if you go to your profile right here, go to your profile, and if you don't see a Bitcoin wallet there, you don't have a Bitcoin wallet. You may see a note, bad Bitcoin wallet. I put that in there because the Bitcoin wallet you got in there is not working. For example, if you had dashes in your Bitcoin wallet, you were due some Bitcoin, you can't get it because I can't send it to you. The system can't send it to you. Remember, it's automated. It's not me sitting at a computer all day sending out payments. That's not what I'm doing. It's going out directly to you. You got it? Directly to you. So guys, that's the quick start training. 1 account, 1 Bitcoin wallet, buy the Bitcoin, join a level. Get started, get a Bitcoin wallet, buy Bitcoin, join the level. That is it. That's your quick start. You can make it as fast as you want to. You can get started today, get somebody on the phone, go into your back office, click on the link. Let me give you an example real quick. One more time. Click on, while you're logged in, click on a link, or while you're on the phone and sign that person up. Boom, boom. Don't worry about their Bitcoin wallet. They get that later. Put their email address in, ask them what username they want, what's the password they want, confirm the password. They can always go back in and change their password. They can always go back in and change their first name, their last name, their country, their phone number. The only thing you cannot change is your Bitcoin wallet address and your email address. You cannot change it. It must go through a support ticket. With that being said, that's your quick start. Let's make it happen. You can do this. And I promise you, you get to the Atlanta meeting. Get to it. For the eyes that see and for the ears that hear, you can become financially free. The more people you invite to this event, you get yourself to this event, it's going to change your life. You're going to have a lot of fun, and somebody is going to be getting some huge, somebody who's going to invite the most people. Whoever the person that's going to invite the most people is going to get a present from me. From me. You're going to get a present from me. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. You're going to learn on Saturday. You got to be there to do it, right? You got to be there to do it, okay? We're going to have some raffles going on. It's going to be exciting, and it's going to make things happen for you and the people that that got into the system. With that being said, guys, listen, we're going to play our song Going Out. That's it. That's our Sunday night training. Quick start. Let's make it happen. Let's get our song going, and let's get this party started. I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday is our next call. Wednesday night. No, I'm sorry. Yes, Wednesday night and Thursday. And then Saturday, we're going to have the meeting. You guys take care. God bless. Let's end it with our call Going Out. You guys take care and God bless. Bye-bye, everybody. You take it easy. Here we go. I'm going to play the other version. Let me play the other version.
It's called cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency, changing how the world does business. Asking my last system how to get in on this. Send money around the world, almost free. We don't need a bank permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. It raise up financial wisdom. Start cryptocurrency, 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 changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Send money around the world, almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. It raise up financial wisdom. It's called cryptocurrency, 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 changing how the world does business. Ask MLS system how to get in on this. Send money around the world, almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. It'll raise up financial wisdom. Start cryptocurrency, 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 changing how the world does business. Just make sure you get in on this. Send money around the world, almost free. We don't need a bank's permission, you see. Tell your friends about MLS system. Get a raise of financial wisdom.
All right, guys. You guys have a great night. Good night. Good night. Let's do it. See you guys next week. Let's do it. Take care.